So, what if I told you that dinosaurs never actually went extinct? I know, it sounds kind of crazy. But today, we're going to dig into a scientific truth that is literally hiding in plain sight. And trust me, it might just change how you look at your own backyard forever.
All right, to really get to the bottom of this, we first have to challenge something we all just kind of accepted as fact when we were kids. And it all kicks off with what sounds like a totally preposterous question.
No, seriously, just stop and think about that for a second. Are dinosaurs, those giant creatures from a completely lost world, still walking or maybe even flying among us right now?
I mean, your first reaction is probably, of course not. No way, right? That's the immediate logical answer. They were wiped out by a giant asteroid. End of story. But, as we're about to see, that's not exactly the whole story. Yeah, that simple no is backed up by a story we all know really well. It's this epic tale of a cosmic disaster on a scale that's almost impossible to wrap your head around.
So let's hit rewind. We're going way, way back. 66 million years ago, our planet was this incredible, thriving world ruled by absolute titans. The age of dinosaurs was in full swing. And then, bam, an asteroid, get this, about 6 miles wide, just slams into the Earth. The impact was so massive it set off earthquakes, giant tsunamis, and basically plunged the whole world into this long, dark winter. It was a mass extinction event. And just like that, 150 million year reign, gone. Over. A super sudden, dramatic end. Or at least that's the story we've always been told. But what if some of them actually made it through? Because the story doesn't just end there, in all that dust and debris. Paleontologists, acting like detectives, have been following a trail of clues left behind in the fossil record. And those clues? They all point to a very specific lineage of survivors. The key to this whole mystery lies with one particular group. See, not all dinosaurs were those lumbering giants. You've got to meet the theropods. You definitely know some of these guys. We're talking T-Rex, Velociraptor, and it was one special branch of this family tree that held the secret to survival. Okay, now this is where it gets really wild. When you put a Velociraptor skeleton right next to a modern chicken, the connection is just undeniable. They both have these super lightweight, hollow bones. They share a wishbone, the thing you break for good luck. And we now know for a fact that many theropods, including raptors, were covered in feathers. And the list just keeps on going. Three-toed feet, nearly identical hip structures, and of course, they both lay eggs. I mean, come on. This isn't just circumstantial evidence. It's practically a DNA match written right there in the bones.
Okay, so let's recap. We've seen the cataclysm, we've met the survivors, and we've examined the fossil evidence. Now, it's time. Let's connect those final dots and finally meet the modern dinosaur.
With all this evidence pointing to a direct, unbroken evolutionary line, what creature inherited the Earth from its fearsome theropod ancestors?
Well, the answer isn't hiding out in some remote, lost valley. No way. They are literally everywhere. In our cities, in our parks, maybe even in your own backyard. And just to be super clear, this isn't some wacky fringe theory anymore. The scientific consensus is totally solid on this. It's definitive. These survivors are a direct, living link to the age of dinosaurs.
The answer is every single bird. That pigeon on the sidewalk? Dinosaur. That soaring eagle? Dinosaur. Penguins, ostriches, you name it. And get this, paleontologists don't even say they're just descended from dinosaurs anymore. They officially classify them as avian dinosaurs. So, there you have it. The evidence is all laid out. The survivor has been identified. It's time to go all the way back to that preposterous question we asked at the very beginning.
We started with a simple no, but we've unraveled this incredible story of survival against all the odds. So let's ask it one more time with everything we now know.
The answer is a simple, resounding yes. Dinosaurs are alive and well, flying, swimming, and walking among us in the form of birds. And that is a fundamental shift in our understanding of life on Earth.
So the next time you see a pigeon in the park or hear a sparrow chirping outside your window, remember, you're not just looking at a bird. You're looking at the last living legacy of the dinosaurs. And that revelation leads to an even more fascinating question. Join us next time as we ask, where are the dinosaurs?